Here we're looking at the Azdome Dashcam. The model's the M550. First we'll be looking to see what comes inside the box. First I pull out the rear facing camera. This rear facing camera will be recording in 1080p. This you can mount inside your car by the back window or mount outside the car by the number plate. The camera will be mounted and the wire will run back to the main unit. Here we have the power cable which plugs into the main unit, which powers up all three cameras. This will plug into your cigarette lighter, and this also allows you to still use a USB port. This is the bracket that will stick to the glass, which is also magnetic, allowing you to attach the main frontward facing camera and display screen onto this bracket. Now we're taking a look at the camera. We'll look inside your car, so we'll call this the cabin camera. This you can attach to the main forward facing camera by simply plugging it in. You can also adjust this camera up, down, left or right to get the correct angle that you want. Now we're taking a look at the main body of this dash cam that has the forward facing camera attached. Underneath the unit we have the buttons, the mic and the reset button. On the side you can remove this rubber cap and allows you to plug in the cabin camera. On the side you can see where the micro SD card will be inserted, and also a slot for the rear facing camera if you choose to use it. In the box we also have these sticky pads that allow you to hold down the cable when installing the camera. We also get given an extra sticky pad if you need it, and screws and another sticky pad depending on how you want to mount the rear view camera. What's nice is it also includes a 32GB micro SD card, allowing you to have everything you need to get going. Now let's take a quick look at the manual. Skip this part or pause it to read if you'd like to. Here we're going to simply push on the cabin camera onto the main unit. This cabin camera will be at 1080p. Once this unit's plugged in, it will make the main forward facing camera turn to 2K instead of 4K, and the rear view facing camera will also be 1080p. So the main unit only stays at 4K if it's by itself as a forward facing camera or as a forward facing camera including the rear facing camera. The moment you attach this in-cabin camera, it will turn to 2K. For the forward facing camera. The bracket that sticks to the glass simply magnetics onto the main unit and is attached firm. This is an easy way for you to attach the main unit away from the bracket and attach it whenever you want. Now we're going to insert the 32GB memory card that comes with it. Here you simply push and click into place. Here's the whole set. Now we can take a look at plugging in the wires. This cable here is for the rear view camera, and this camera here is for the power, which will go to the cigarette lighter. In the box also comes a plastic film which you stick on the inside of your windscreen, allowing you to then stick the dashcam to this plastic film. Simply peel off and stick exactly where you'd like it. Here I mount mine behind the rear view mirror. You don't have to stick it here, but this is where I stick it. As long as it's out of your field of view, you'll be fine. I then stick the camera in the rectangle box as shown. Now the cameras are in place and the wires are plugged in, I turn the car on and automatically the dashcam powers up and automatically will start recording to the micro SD card. This way you don't have to do anything to the dashcam on your day-to-day journeys. Here you can see the battery, the Wi-Fi, the microphone, parking, the satellite and the micro SD. On the left hand side you can see it's flashing red to show it's recording. You also have the date and the time. Depending on how you set yours up, you can also have the speed displayed on the footage depending on if that's what you want on there or not. Some people might be happy to show their speed, some people might want that to be off. You can change this in the settings, but let's take a look at the footage. This is the forward facing camera, so this will be at 2K as we've got the rear view facing camera and the in-cabin camera. So the rear view camera is 1080p and the in-cabin camera is also 1080p. You can see all cameras have a nice fisheye view to get more field of view, and even in the 2K and the 1080p, so you're recording all three cameras at once, you can see the quality is at a good high standard, allowing you to see make and models and number plates of other cars. Now you'll see once we turn the engine off, the dash cam also turns off. To view your footage, you can take the micro SD card out of the camera, plug it into something like this, micro USB to USB card reader, or you put on the Wi-Fi of the Dashcam, download the app on your phone, and from the app on the phone you can download the footage to your phone if you'd like to do it that way. First we'll have a look at the footage on the SD card itself, as I find this is the easiest way. Now we're going to connect to the Dashcam wirelessly so we can look at the footage on the app. Press the down arrow for a few seconds. To put the Dashcam into Wi-Fi, go to the Wi-Fi settings on your phone, click on the M550, the password is 1 to 8, or whatever the password shows on your Dashcam. Then download the Azdome app on your phone. You can click on check real-time video to see what the Dashcam is showing. On this app we can change all the settings that you would be able to change on the Dashcam itself. There you can switch between cameras, change the resolution, record audio, start and stop of record, and to use the settings icon in the top right corner, make sure you stop the recording first. Then you can go into the settings. To see your footage, go on Device Album. Here we can look at all the footage and download it to our phone, so we then have a copy of the video that we can send, share or view to others. First we'll have a look at playing one of the videos, and then we'll have a look at selecting a video and downloading it to the gallery on our phone. This way you'll have a copy of the video without needing to connect to the Wi-Fi again. So we're going to look to download that video. Click select in the top right corner. Then click on the image you want. So here we've clicked on the top left video. Now it will start downloading. This takes a little while, but I've speeded this bit up. Now the image is downloaded to my mobile phone. Here I'll show you it's in my gallery. This will also be on the app in local videos, which you can view without needing to connect to the Wi-Fi now it's downloaded. Now we'll have a quick look at some of the settings. After flicking through these settings, we'll have a look at the GPS side of it, downloading the program you need to view your video in more detail. That will show you exactly where you were on the map. This camera will loop record, so it'll always be saving to the same micro SD card. This way the SD card doesn't get full, it just overrides on the same SD card. Another thing to note, the motion detection only works if you have hardwired cabling for this Dashcam, because when you turn the car off it has no power, so the camera won't work unless you have it hardwired to the battery. Checking on their website, it does look like you can buy kits for these, but the motion detection only works on the forward facing camera. This Dashcam plugs into your cigarette lighter, so when you start the car the Dashcam turns on, and when you turn the car off the Dashcam also goes off. Here you can scan this QR code, which will show you all of the information that's in the manual. If there's any more information you'd like at a later date and don't have the manual on you. Here I'm on my PC. Here you can see the Azdome website. You can check out all their cameras and accessories. As I mentioned before, here you can get the hardwired kit with motion detection inside your car when the power is turned off. Something you're looking for. You'll be looking at a kit like this. I'll leave links in the description for the website and where to download this program so you can check out the GPS. So we're looking to install the Azdome GPS player. I've clicked on Windows, but if you've got a Mac you can click on Mac. Here we're just going to look to follow through the steps to install this. Here it wants me to open with. Here I just click on zip, not really knowing which one to install, but that's the one I picked. It seemed to have done the job. Now just follow through the steps. So I've plugged the micro SD card into a micro SD to USB reader, which allows me to display all of the videos onto the PC. And then what I'm going to do is drag one of the videos onto the black screen, which will show us the image and also a map of where this was. The videos has the GPS information inside the video, so as you upload it, it knows where you were. This way we have a map on the right hand side also showing your speed and direction, and then the image playing on the left hand side, which you can speed up or slow down. This is in case you don't know where you were when you had your crash. This way you'll be able to put your footage into here and you'll know exactly where you were at what time, and you have more information to show your insurance company. I'll leave all links in the description below. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel to see more from me.